Hello, this is Michael Bodiak with Stock Market Addiction Recovery, and I have a video for you titled Chasing Losses in the Stock Market is Like Chasing the Wind. You're in utter denial as you just flipped your initial SPY stock option investment within minutes of the option trade, only to see your gain fade away to break even after you stepped away from your phone for less than 10 minutes. You didn't have a stop in place because you felt good about the trade continuing to go your way. It's the middle of the trading session now, so the market is trading sideways. Instead of placing a stop on your initial investment, you leave it off and the last hour of the trading session comes and you are now below your initial investment. You are kicking yourself for not selling at 100% profit and now it's trading below your initial investment. Your emotions are high. Instead of selling and taking a 10% loss, you double down to buy more and within minutes, you are now up 10%. You made it back and then some, but you don't sell. Last 10 minutes of the trading session now, and the hedge funds and algos take over. You're now down 20% as the market swiftly moves to the downside, and you have 5 minutes left to decide to sell or buy more prior to the close because you know the market will rebound at the open tomorrow. You triple down before the close and get your total investment averaged down to a loss of 10%. You breathe a sigh of relief, and right after the market closes, your option goes even higher during the first 15 minutes of the closing session as futures and VIX contracts settle at a quarter after. It's been a roller coaster ride, and your option contract is at expiration the next trading session. You know that a lot will happen, and you can get at least that initial investment back because volatility will be wild with a full trading session ahead to watch the option. Market opens down at the opening bell, and you are now down 50% of your total investment. But since the option has a full day to recover, you quadruple down from your initial investment, and the total investment is now averaged down to a 25% loss. Sounds like a lot, but on a day of expiration, anything can happen, right? First 3 hours of the session claw back as a bear flag forms in the intraday charts. At this point, you'll take it as you're clawing back to near break even. Lunch hours here, but your option is quickly losing time value as the option nears expiration. The sideways action of the stock price is eating your option value every minute that goes by in the 1-minute charts. You know that a big volatility move must occur, or else your option will expire worthless, and you will lose everything. Suddenly, in the last hour of the trading session, a huge market-moving headline pops the market higher, and your option is now in the green. Not by much, but your triple down, quadruple down investment has made you a slight profit. You want to sell because the original investment has been reclaimed, so you set a limit order in to protect the investment at your break-even point. But as you're placing the order in, the pop to the upside in the market quickly fades, and now you're back below the investment. At this point, you've already chased the losses 4 times, so what you do is you just sit and watch it all fade away in the last 5 minutes of the trading session. You're in such denial that you do not place a market order to sell, and within the last 5 minutes, the entire investment is worthless. Been there? I have, and it stinks. No fun, but that is what compulsive gambling stock options looks like for the average retail trader in today's era. Denial, frustration, revenge, hopefulness, and greed are a few of the emotions felt. Ecclesiastes makes reference of chasing the wind in the Bible. The phrase signifies a desperate, impossible effort to grasp something that cannot be held, much like trying to catch the wind. It implies that human efforts, when focused solely on temporarily worldly gains, ultimately lead to frustration and emptiness. How many of you can attest that this is what it feels like when chasing our losses? It's frustrating. If I'd only sold when I had 100% profit, I wouldn't be in this position. I'll have a lot more trading scenarios to share, so please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We have a lot of people to reach. Thank you.